Bonjour, dear friends. We are delighted today on JCB Wine Style to welcome you in the heart of Raymond Vineyards. This is the epicenter. This is really the beginning of where Raymond Vineyards started. This is where the Raymond family moved the family in the late 1960s to establish this amazing estate in 1974. This is our Cabernet. This is the middle of harvest. And this is our famous Lot 18. This is the backbone of what goes into this fabulous, fantastic base of our Cabernet Sauvignon Napa Valley Reserve. We're delighted because today, it's very early in the morning, as you can tell, it's all dark, and we really are harvesting the quintessential foundation of what we do at Raymond. Look at those fabulous grapes. This is really a dream. In spite of the drought and a little bit of dehydration, the grapes are fabulous. The juice is magnificent. Look at this. This is the pit, and this is the flesh of the grapes. It's going to be phenomenal. In spite of a little less juice, because obviously drought has had an impact on the fullness of the berries, we feel this harvest still going to be great because of the formation of the cluster. Look at this. Mille rondage, as we call it, which means little berries, not just big berries with thick skin, but little berries with very gentle and very fabulous skins. And as you could see, this is really one of the key of what Napa Valley has to offer is beautiful Cabernet. Great temperature for the grapes, great temperature outside. It's been very smooth. We started August 18, and now we're doing, in this mid-October month, the Cabernets and the Merlots and the Cabernet Franc. So really expect an incredible vintage 2021. We know the world has been challenged, specifically Europe, with frost in April and May. Here we have, as consistent as we are in California, a magnificent potential harvest. You could see this is the bin. The team harvests at night, so the temperature does not get too much within the berries. Now those grapes are going into the cellar, and we're going to start the gentle process of fermentation. And we will show you how gentle it's going to be this year, because it could go up as high as 70 days, where the beautiful sugar will convert into alcohol. So we honored, we feel privileged, we're very excited, because really this is the outcome of months and years of hard work. With the years comes the foundation of quality. We need to give time, but this is what Napa Valley has to offer. It's phenomenal, magnificent, and beautiful Cabernet. This would be not only full body, but at the same time gentle and sophisticated, because Sophie Drucker, our director of all the vineyards, as well as Stephanie Putnam, are looking for beautiful balance. And this is what is so important. Not wine which are overly alcoholic, grapes overly ripe, but on the opposite, we seek for equilibrium, we seek for balance, we seek for sophistication. And you can see all those grapes are ready to give us all of that. And as I taste them, I'm delighted that the pip is astringent, but not too much, has nutty, white almond characteristics with a beautiful sugar, highly concentrated sugar that will convert gently into a magnificent wine. I can tell you as well that the color will be very dense and rich, and the tightness of the formation of the cluster is beautiful and will give us as well that beautiful deep red color that we love, that ruby red color in our Cabernet. So dear friends, expect an amazing 2021. This is what we do in Napa Valley at time of harvest. We up early. We're going to have a little bit of fresh wine for breakfast. This is always good. Maybe a little saucisson for Oakville Grocery. Some of us love the Oakville Grocery burrito. This is the champion chorizo burrito, harvest burrito, which is amazing. And this is how we live our life, in synergy with Mother Nature, every one of those grapes have been organically and biodynamically farmed, which is really critical, which means that there's absolutely no whatsoever pesticides, herbicides, or chemical in those grapes. This is why they look so beautiful, this is why they taste so magnificently good, and this is why the wine is going to be great. So again, respect of Mother Nature, management of water at the highest, and obviously with the goal in mind to create some of the most perfect, magnificent wine on earth. And dear friend, this is the heart of Napa Valley. So wish us a happy harvest. Book your ticket for next year and come and see us. We have many friends with us who helps us to harvest and make wine this year. So come and see us for this 2022 vintage, because now we are in 2021. So we'll wait for you. Cannot wait to see you. But remember, 2021 is going to be the vintage to remember. Quality over quantity. Bonjour from the heart of Napa Valley. Dear friends, Julia, Dylan, and Patrick.
Bonjour.
Aren't we having the breakfast of champions? The breakfast of the stars. So we're giving up, even though the Oakville Grocery makes the best coffee.
The lattes extraordinaire.
The matcha tea fantastique. But we decided this morning to have the breakfast of harvest. This is the famous burrito, vegetarian and chorizo with the hot sauces, and the hot sauce jalapeno. And of course, Julia.
That's what I'm waiting for. So we just picked some of these grapes that are going into the 2021 vintage this morning, and I've worked up quite the appetite for both food and drink.
And what about Dylan?
Oh, well, he's not allowed to drink and film. So
We don't want the camera to shake,
right,
you know.
right. He's going to stay with coffee.
But I'm not filming, so...
Oh,
So just to be clear, it's 7:30 in the morning.
yes, it's
The
7:30.
grapes are fresh. We're ready for breakfast.
We are.
Well, let's dive in, because I think it would be so fun for all of you when you come next for harvest to enjoy one of those. So there is a major recipe. We have a fabulous Mexican descent team at the Oakville Grocery that prepares those burritos. So Patrick, tell us about what you think about those and
Well,
how
let's-
to eat them.
Well, to eat them, the first thing is to take the insider's tip. You know, if you ever go to the Oakville Grocery, if you're ever in the Oakville Wine Merchant, you have to have the hot sauce, but you have to ask specifically for the Jean-Charles hot sauce, because they have a secret bottle signed for him waiting at every counter, because you know when Jean-Charles comes, he's going to ask for the gorgeous hot sauce.
And why is it so good?
It is so good. We crafted this hot sauce. We spent months on it, developing the perfect recipe, and we just think it is the stunning expression of jalapeno hot sauce. So, the way to eat it is to dive in.
Julia, I want to see you with the hot sauce. Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Please pass the sauce. Is it the same sauce? Or
This is
different sauce?
this is different. This is for the chorizo. Do you want which one do you want?
I'm gonna go for the organic
Okay.
jalapeno.
The jalapeno is organic. It's fresh. It's wow.
We are living the dream.
Perfect.
As
heat.
you can see, we're in the heart of Rutherford. This is our wonderful vineyard that will be picked tomorrow. So we take an opportunity to visualize it before it goes into the quintessential Raymond Cabernet Reserve. Whoa! This is hot.
That's why I'm not touching it.
And how is the pairing? Let's talk about the pairing. Cabernet
Yeah.
and burritos. You've never had that before.
Jules, you're gonna have to let me have a
Oh yeah,
little
we
sip
can
of that.
So what do you think about the pairing?
I'll go. I'm having the vegetarian one, and the portobello mushrooms in it, or the mushrooms, have a nice heartiness to it that pair nicely with the wine.
Nice.
It's actually a very good pairing.
Hey, listen, the structure of the Cabernet, it actually stands up very well to the spice, and I'm finding it delicious.
It is amazing. Dear friends, wherever you are in the world, burrito, Cabernet, and hot sauce. Great friends, great discussion. And Julia now drinks out of the bottle. That's the best way. Show us how you do
Show us
it.
how it's done.
Volleyball.
She can do it. Cheers.
To life!
Woo!